Hey guys, it's Ebony.
It's Denise. I'm joking. It's Olivia.
She just loves being such a kidder. Okay, so this video we wanted to do just really quick and jump up on here is pretty much an update about Olivia's medical condition. Right now I'm going to have the link pop up above my head right now of the original video that we did about Olivia's medical condition. We did it probably about 2 years ago. I think we did that video either 2 or 3 years ago. We did that video about Olivia's medical condition. So this is pretty much an update, even though not much has changed, but we've definitely gained a bigger Team 2 Moms family now. And so this is kind of a refresher and also an intro for our new subscribers. The first thing is, what is Olivia's medical condition called? Do you know your medical condition? Well, she knows she wears it on her wrist. She wears a medical bracelet. Olivia's medical condition is called panhypopituitarism.
Panhypopituitarism?
Yes, panhypopituitarism.
That's hard to say.
That's very hard to say. Let me hear you try to say it.
Can you say it? I forgot.
Panhypopituitarism.
Intuitivism.
It's hard for me to even say it too. So what does that mean?
Absent or adequate?
Oh, yes. Olivia's medical condition is a condition of the absent or inadequate production of the hormones that the pituitary gland creates. To sum it up more simply, the hormones that our pituitary gland makes inside of our bodies, Olivia does not make any of those hormones on her own. The reason why Olivia does not make any hormones in her body is because Olivia does not have a pituitary gland. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, you kind of know about it. We're still in the phase of trying to teach her a lot more about her medical condition. She doesn't really understand hormones and all that good stuff yet, but she does know that she is missing an important gland in her body. How did that happen? We do not know. There is not a definitive reason or cause as to why Olivia did not produce a pituitary gland when she was in utero, in my stomach. It just did not grow. Is it genetics? No. The specialists as well as our pediatrician have confirmed that this is not something that's genetics. They kind of compared it to a 1 in a million type of chance. She just did not create it when she was inside my stomach. So it's not genetics. It's not that if she has kids, the same thing is going to happen. At least that's what they believe. Is there a cure? There is no cure. We can't make, at least with the technology we have in today's time, as of right now, they can't make a pituitary gland and put it inside of her. So there's absolutely no cure. The crazy thing about it is the size of the pituitary gland. You know, the pituitary gland sits right behind your brain. It sits right back here. Nice and snug under your brain. Right there. And it's the tiniest part up there, but yet it's the one of the most important parts of anybody's life in growing and creating things within your body and going through different milestones. It's an extremely important gland to have. As a result of Olivia not having this gland, Olivia is going to be on several different medications for the rest of her life. Currently, right now, Olivia is on 3 medications. The first medication is something called Hydrocortisone, and I'll get into that in 1 second. The second medication is called Synthroid.
Yummy.
And the third medication, which is administered via a shot, is growth hormones. To make a long story short, let me just go into what each of the medications are currently doing for her. Obviously, the growth hormones is to help regulate her sugars, and there is some attributes to making sure that she is growing as far as height, according to how she should by age and weight. Then you have the Synthroid. The Synthroid is the medication to help control her thyroid. That's a whole deeper discussion about thyroids and all that good stuff. I would recommend you Googling it. And then the third medication, which is probably one of the most important medication, the hydrocortisone. That medication is a medication that Olivia needs to take whenever she is stressed, whenever she is sick. Right now, she's on a dosage every single day to keep her body at equilibrium and to prevent her from if she does hit a stressful situation. But when the body goes through a lot of stress, so for example, if I fell and broke my arm, if I unfortunately got into a car accident, your body goes through something that the hormone hydrocortisone produces automatically in your body. What it does is it helps keep your body at equilibrium. It helps keep your body stable. Without its presence, it would make Olivia's body go crazy. So she would spike in a fever. She wouldn't be able to recover. She would go into a lethargic, heavy breathing. Like her body would just go all out of whack without that medication because she doesn't produce it, nor will her body know to produce more when her body needs it, such as if something traumatic happens to her. Does that make all sense to you?
No.
No. You just right now depending on mommy and mama, right? Yeah, pretty much. One of the major differences from when we first did the video to now is Olivia is now able to take her pills and swallow them on her own, right? We used to have to crush it up and put it in applesauce. Remember those days? No, we used to have to crush up the pills and put it in applesauce. Like we literally had a cabinet stacked full of applesauce just for her pills. But now she can swallow it directly with taking something to drink. In the future, more medication is going to be added. A medication will never be dropped off or will end. She will always keep adding more. The next round of new medications being introduced to Olivia most likely won't be until she is close to puberty, so that she can go through and get her menstrual cycle and start to us women, we start to grow hair, body hair, and all those different things that we naturally go through. She won't be able to go through without the assistance of adding more medication to help her jumpstart her body into that. Another phase in Olivia's life that she will have to add more medication will be when she wants to have kids of her own. Olivia will definitely be 100% regardless of whoever she's with in the future. She will have to go through fertility and fertility treatment to be able to try to get pregnant because Olivia does not produce the hormones that we produce naturally for pregnancy. All things you don't need to know about right now. You have a long way to go. Yes, you have a long way to go. And, as of right now, that's what we know so far about her medical condition. Again, it's not genetics. It's pretty much...
Sorry, I'm laughing because he sticks his tongue out.
It's pretty much a condition that is controlled and regulated by medication. As you guys know, Olivia just started kindergarten, so we had to talk to all of her teachers. She has 2 teachers, as well as the school nurse, to make sure that they are all fully aware of Olivia's medical condition. And if they don't, Olivia does have a medical bracelet that she wears. It's very trendy. It's very beautiful. And it has all the information. It has the key information needed if paramedics was to assist or anything. If we, God forbid, Denise and I was unconscious and not able to advocate on her behalf, there's information on there to kind of help direct Olivia's care. So Olivia, knowing that you have a medical condition, how does that make you feel?
Fine.
You feel fine, right? I mean, we were lucky enough to have an excellent medical team when Olivia was born, that they were able to diagnose her very, very early on. So for Olivia, this has just been a part of her life, and it's naturally a part of her life. And yeah, she doesn't see it as a burden. She doesn't see it as, something very bad. She's just used to it. It's her norm. It's our norm as a family. The steps that we have to put in place to make sure she's okay every day.
Hi.
Isn't she your brother looking at you? smile.
It's hard to smile.
Yeah, you made your brother smile at you. All right, you guys, if you have any questions, I hope I clarify that, but honestly, you can Google it. I will leave a link down below from Mayo Clinic about more information. Thank you guys again for your support on our last video. You guys rock. I tell you, my true Team 2 Mom family members are awesome sauce.
Quack, quack, quack.
All right, you guys, it is
Team 2 Mom.